Hey, I am Sophia, and today I'm bringing you some Nag Hammadi light. I love esoteric wisdom and spiritual self-leadership. I am an author and channeler with a PhD in sociology. And what I share here is my own insights and reflections from a spiritual reading of ancient texts. In my readings of religious and ancient texts, I assume that the authors claim what they heard, saw, or felt is true facts. It is their truth. It seems a bit unrealistic to me that all those hours spent writing or chiseling or scribing would be just for entertainment. I don't know the living situation 6,000 years ago, but something tells me that limited resources probably prevented meaningless waste of papyrus and clay. In my reflection over the texts, I offer summaries and personal interpretations of mystic texts. I don't claim to tell you all the truth or nothing but the truth. We are all work in progress. You can find Nag Hammadi library online, so you can read the texts yourself. Nag Hammadi texts or Gnostic Gospels are texts, papyrus, found in a jar 1945 in Egypt. They have not been tampered with, you could say, like the texts in the Bible, and might therefore be clean from ancient priests and kings' somewhat selfish changes. Today I will talk about the Apocryphon of John, or at least part of it. There are 4 versions of the secret revelation of John. The text is focusing on John, that after the ascension of Jesus starts to doubt himself. And just when he is trying to make sense of it all, Jesus appears. The heavens opened, the whole creation below was illuminated, and the world quaked. This is some light and thunder going on there, and you could wonder if it was a holy light being who floated down from the clouds, or if it in fact was a space shuttle that came down from the sky. Especially since John then tells us he sees a light with 3 different faces on each other. Maybe like a helmet? The light, Jesus, tells John not to be afraid, and then he reveals secret revelations, mysteries, and things hidden in silence. In this video, we will focus on Jesus' explanation about the monad, the Barbelo, and the light with intention. The monad is the invisible spirit, the monarchy with nothing above it. It is the invisible one who exists as pure light. Jesus is actually emphasizing to John that the monad is not God by saying, of whom it is not right to think of as a god or something similar, for no one lords over the monad. Jesus explains in detail what the monad is, and also what the monad is not. For he does not exist in something inferior to him, since everything exists in him. He is internal, since he does not need anything, for he is total perfection. He did not lack anything, that he might be completed by it. Rather, he is always completely perfect in light. Jesus is trying really hard to explain to John what the monad is not. And I think he does this for a good reason, namely to make sure that John understands that the monad is not the God that John's society worships. The monad is not Yahweh, for instance. The monad is not God or Lord or inferior or in lack. It is crucial for Jesus to explain that the monad needs or wants nothing, since it is perfect. For the perfection is majestic. He is pure. He is an aeon-giving aeon. He is life-giving life. He is a blessedness-giving blessed one. He is knowledge-giving knowledge. He is goodness-giving goodness. He is mercy and redemption-giving mercy. He is grace-giving grace. So, the monad referred to as He is eternal, perfect, pure, and holy. The monad is not all, though. The monad is the single one, but you could say that the single one contains of two. He and she makes out the whole. With his pure light, with his first thought, a reflection of the monad was created according to Jesus. This is Barbelo, which is the supreme female principle. Barbelo is like the monad as the first thought or the first power of the monad. Jesus explains, she came forth, namely she who had appeared before him in the shine of his light. She is the forethought of the all. Her light shines like his light. Barbelo is described as the womb of everything. The monad is the perfect holy light, and Barbelo is the power, the glory, the coming forth. Barbelo is the forethought of all, the planning or the consideration beforehand. Barbelo is also the foreknowledge of the all, the awareness of something before its existence. Barbelo was also called Mother, Father, and as well a thrice powerful, thrice named androgynous one. But what is then the third element? Jesus describes it as Holy Spirit, which is not, according to him, the same as the pure light of the monad. She gave birth to a spark of light, resembling the blessed light. It is light with an intention that Jesus calls autogenous Christ, self-born one, that came into being from the primal enoia, the primal intention or purpose. So, what have I described here? A pure light thought itself into a reflection, and between the thought and the reflection, energy was created. Light with intention. Today, maybe we call it the quantum field. So, the monad is the one, Barbelo is all there is, and self-born one is the light with intention. Within we all exist, according to John after Jesus' revelations. I hope this video gave you some inspiration to explore further. Thank you for being perfect you.